Hi felters and crafters and welcome. We are going to have a quick chat about postage to the US and the changing conditions that are going on right now. So up till now we've had an exemption, I think it's a de minimis exemption for posting to the US for small parcels. That's going to change towards the end of August, and it's either going to be, and this is the issue that there's no decisions yet, it's either going to be 10% tariff that the customer is going to have to pay when the item arrives with them, on top of what they've already paid, or it could be, worst case scenario, a flat rate fee of about £80, which at least $100, I reckon. But the point is that at the moment, we just don't know what's going to happen. Either way, it does look like that a person ordering something from the UK to the US is going to have to pay another 10%. And obviously I've sold a load of advent calendars, and anyone in the US that I've sold advent calendars to, I will 100% offer a refund, because if it ends up being another £8 to £10 or another £80, I wouldn't pay that. So I'd quite happily offer refunds and just sell those advent kits over in the UK afterwards. So anyone that has purchased, don't worry, it's not a problem. I will sort you out. Royal Mail haven't. So Etsy don't know what's happening, because Etsy normally apply all the fees to the actual price of the item. Etsy are quite good with doing that. So if you're posting to the EU, and I'll talk about that in a minute, if you're posting to the EU, they apply the customs charge at the time of sale. If you're posting to the US, they apply the state charges at the time of sale. So that customer knows what they're paying. So that's where that's quite good. Where when you're on somebody's own website, those charges probably won't be applied, but you can do plugins that work it out for you. And so at the moment, Etsy don't know what's happening. They can't say what they're going to do. Royal Mail don't know what's happening, but obviously it's another sort of 3 weeks away. So we have got time to wait and see. But at the moment, people just don't know. And so imagine if you're ordering something towards the end of August, I think it comes in on the 29th, and you're ordering something on the 25th of August, and they still haven't decided, you're not going to know what you're going to pay. So there are quite a few small businesses that are just going to remove their US postal areas. So, and it's something I will do too, to be fair, until we know, because if there's an £80 fee applied, that is horrendous for people, because if you're buying a £30 kit, you're not going to pay that. So that's the US. We're waiting. Don't panic. We've got plenty of time. And anyone that's ordered anything from me, you would get a refund. Just to sort of touch on that and why posting anywhere is proving to be really difficult. And just to explain it, to post to Europe, you need a GSPR, not certificate, but you need to be approved. Now, there are agents now that do that for you, because as soon as this happened, loads of people realised that small businesses are going to struggle. So agents were set up. It costs about £600 or £700 to get an agent. And you need to sort of say where all the items that your product is made from come from. And you'll need barcoding. And it's a bit more complex than just getting the agent, and they do it all for you. So it's not something I would ever do for my business, because I don't post that much out there. And I've had issues posting to Europe even before the GSPR came in, where people would have to pay customs twice, parcels wouldn't arrive, there was all sorts of things. And then I have an issue with Canada. Quite often when I post out there, I track the items and they sit in Canada customs for like 4 to 6 weeks, and it's just awful. So I've stopped doing Canada. Australia and New Zealand, absolutely fine. No problems. And the US, parcels have been arriving. They can arrive within 4 to 6 days to the US. Sometimes it's so fast, even though you say 8 to 10. But pretty much all my parcels have arrived to the US. And UK has been, touch wood, absolutely fine. I've had minimal trouble with parcels. So you can see why, as a small business, posting anywhere outside of the UK is getting increasingly harder. But with regards to the US situation, I'll keep you updated. I'm following a couple of other YouTubers, and there's a couple of other small businesses that are sending out information. So watch this space, but I thought we'd just have a quick chat. Comments below if you're a small business, if you know anything else different to what I'm saying, and let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.